Joining us now is a man who is going to go down as one of America's greatest athletes. Had a moment that sent us all into a frenzy. He's got a busted chiclet, ladies and gentlemen. Olympic gold medalist, Jack Hughes. Dude,
Come on!
Hey, back pocket. That is so cool. Just got a gold medal.
Just back pocket a gold medal.
Yeah,
of course.
You are the greatest. You are the greatest, dude. I want to give you stick tops. Stick tops.
Yeah, stick tops. Stick tops,
Stick tops for the boys. Yeah, put a gold medal out of your back pocket.
Man.
This kid's got a gold medal in his back pocket for the rest of his life.
Oh, man. Don't mess that up, you lug.
Yeah, you pass it down to you in a second, maybe. Is it all right if I pass it to Connor?
No, I think you should hang on to that. They put a graphic out last night, Jack. You wouldn't know this. That said AJ Hawk was the greatest athlete of all time.
I did say that last night, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, so that
During your game.
Hey, you won that.
Thank you.
Way to go, Hoggle! Way to go, Hoggle! Let me Hoggle!
Way to go. Jack, we apologize that you're sitting here and we're applauding somebody else. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Dude.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Thank you, dude.
Let's go.
We appreciate it so much. I know I've said that like a million times, but since we've come back to the U.S., man, we feel so much love and support, so it's been unbelievable.
Well, I think your gratitude is why we appreciate it so much. Like your speech, your interview immediately afterward, after bearing, as Kachuk was calling it on his podcast. By the way, run it up, boys. We need a lot of clips. You go ahead and run that thing up. This is going to be a good one. Kachuk said the greatest goal of our generation. And then you go and do an interview immediately afterwards, and you talk about like how thankful you are and how proud you are of the country. Why is that? Do you think it's because United States hockey always fighting against Canada hockey, like since you're kids? Like, how about this generation of team that you guys have? Why do you think it meant so much, and why do you think you were the right group to do it?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, you got to remember there's the National Team Development Program in Michigan, and, you know, all these guys, I think of the 25 guys on that team, I think like 21 of those guys are NCDP guys. So that's where, like, the best American kids go to play and grow up, and you play there when you're 16, 17 years old, and you get drafted out of there. So, like, these guys, man, there's like, I think there's 8 guys off the 96, 97 program teams there. So these guys were going to high school together and stuff. Like,
are you one of those guys, or are you younger than him?
I was an 01. So Matt Boldy was on my team. He's an 01 Mass kid.
Oh, yeah.
Brock Faber and Jake Sanderson on the 2002 team. So we used to, like, I legit was in class with these guys, you know, and that's where it all starts. And these guys, like, grow up playing together. Like, you go to weddings, and all these guys are at the weddings. Like, the Matthew Tkachuk wedding, I think, like, 7 or 8 of these guys are there. And you're just, like, the team camaraderie is unbelievable. And, I mean, like, the USA, like, the ex-USA hockey players, man, the way they speak about us and, you know, the things they have done for us. That's why I said it, like, in that interview. The USA Hockey Brotherhood is so strong. And I don't know what it's like for other countries, but you know, we appreciate the guys that have come before us so much, and you know, I know that in 20 years there'll be another Jack Hughes, and I hope he says
there won't be.
The same
Yeah,
thing.
there
will be because there's Mike Madonna, there's Patrick Kane, there's Austin Matthews, there's Jack Eichel, like, and it's just legacy, and it's.
Did I see Rizzo on someone's shoulders?
Yeah, I think on Dylan Larkin. Dylan Larkin was the MVP of the party. Him and Charlie McAvoy, those guys were unbelievable.
Yes. I believe Charlie McAvoy will be joining us next week. Can't wait to talk about that. Very excited to celebrate Charlie with the boys. Obviously, the 11 celebration, we've been following you guys, enjoying this all much quicker, like, because we see the Stanley Cup. I think Ovi went for like 3 weeks straight with that thing boozing every single day. The Lordo celebrations are legendary at this point. I mean, that's real. Hockey players are good at celebrating. We think that is a trait that you guys have.
It is.
Yeah, it is. You guys are very good at that. Quick turnaround here. You guys are already back in the league. Do you feel like you will always have the group text? You said the USA Hockey Brotherhood is there. And I saw you whenever the New Jersey Devils wanted to celebrate you, and you went and got Tage Thompson out there from the Buffalo Sabres and brought him out to celebrate. And your place went crazy for him as well. Do you feel like you guys are going to be connected forever? Because you definitely are. And how do you manage that for the rest of the season here?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely bonded forever. You know, we're a championship, you know, Olympic gold medal winning team, and we're just so happy. I mean, we got the World Cup coming up this year in the U.S., so
what's happening? Sure, when do we beat everybody else? That's happening soon?
But I'm sure we'll do something along the lines of that, and then it's such a good guy. Like, we were talking about already, like, can't wait for the golf trip this summer. Like, it's just like, man, the team camaraderie and, like, just these USA guys. They're all just such great guys, such a happy, genuine group, and I'm so glad to be a part of it and just be one of the guys. You guys all know what it's like to be one of the guys, man. It's the best, and that locker room, man, I miss it already.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
Hey, when you guys do that golf trip, please don't announce it publicly where you're at so I don't feel obligated. Thank you so much. Go ahead, AJ.
Yeah, hey, Pat, I'm actually going to cover this thing.
AJ, go ahead. That was for America. That wasn't just me. As I said in there.
No, that
was the entire United States of America.
Man, thank you for that.
For giving us.
We had an unbelievable night. So fun watching all the guys just enjoy that. And I wish, obviously, we wish we could have let it roll for a little longer. But we're back at it. Like, I played a back-to-back already. I think a couple other guys played a back-to-back. But, I mean, that was so fun. But we're hockey players. We're back to playing biscuit and just, back to it.
Yes. That's what it's all about.
I'll tell you what, you get a couple Hazel snozzers and then you get a couple biscuits.
Love playing biscuit.
Go ahead, AJ.
Yeah, did you? I guess every little kid seems that whatever sport they play, they dream, they envision themselves as a little kid like hitting the winning shot, whatever. Did you ever, as a kid or even leading up to that, throughout practice, think like, hey, I might be the dude that wins a gold medal for this country? Did it ever cross your mind? And then also, like, right after it happened, I guess, did it sink in right away what had happened and you'd won a gold for the team?
It's hard to say because, there was a story that went out right after Quinn. I think Quinn, my brother, had an interview, and they asked him, like, you surprised? Like, can you believe it was your brother? And I remember the night before the game, before a big game, it's hard to sleep, obviously, and we're in these barracks, in these dorm rooms in Olympic Village, right? So we're in twin-size bed, and we probably 11:30, we're, like, going to bed, and I can hear Quinn rolling around for, like, no joke, 3 hours. And it was, like, probably 2 in the morning. This is, like, unbelievable. And at 2 in the morning, he asked me, he's like, what are you thinking about? And I'm just like, I'm just thinking about my game winner tomorrow night. What about you? And he said the same. And that was it. And we went to bed after that. But
I'm getting teary-eyed. I'm getting like teary-eyed right now thinking of that, honestly.
Yeah, like when I'm a kid, obviously you dream of it. And you just dream of putting the jersey on, the USA jersey, because it means so much. And, yeah, I mean, you just like, did I think I was going to be the guy? Like, I believe in myself so much. But whether it was me, Matthews, Tkachuk's, Ike, like whoever, we were so genuinely happy for whoever, because we just wanted to bring a gold medal home for our country.
Yeah, and you did, and we loved watching it. And I think against Slovakia, you had a silky cook top ched, nasty, so sick dangles in there at full speed. I will hit all the hockey terms that I know in this conversation, but whenever that nasty shot in that particular goal, then I hear Tkachuk, give his little rundown of the potential. So what is going through your mind there? How much are you thinking? Are you blacking out? Is it all just like natural reaction? And how does the puck end up 5-hole as opposed to maybe somewhere else in this particular shot?
Yeah, I think like that clip, if you bring it back, honestly the biggest thing going through my head, McDavid, best player probably ever.
Well, Sid was
Sidney Crosby exists. Thanks, Jack.
So,
and then you also exist too, so let's remember that.
He was coming down on me, and all the boys on the bench were freaking out, nervous because I'm a forward playing defense, and he was coming down on me. And then good defensive play there, and then obviously Larkin and Z get up the ice, and kind of like on that play when the goalie, it's like a seam pass the goalie's going cross crease, so I was trying to go across the grain, and he's a aggressive, fast goalie, and he shot out at me, and I was looking low glove, low on the far side of the net, and he shot out at me, and it ended up going 5-hole. But I didn't even know it went in because the puck got wrapped around where the camera holder is. So instead of it, the puck usually shoots out of the net, and this time it got stuck in the net. So I didn't even really know. And then I turned the corner and I saw Dylan Larkin, the first guy I saw, just sprinting up the ice, and I said, we did it.
Holy yeah. You certainly did, brother.
That was special for me.
I know you were out there doing the shot. I was in a hotel, and I said, we did it.
Yeah.
I think that was the cool feeling. Did you guys know that? And you talked about being at Olympic Village. That was a decision made by you guys, I think, right? To kind of buy into everything that is the Olympics. And we bought into who your team was. Did you guys know that? And I heard a lot of conversations from Sully, who obviously was with Pittsburgh for a long time. We thank him for Stanley Cups. Now he's in New York. I heard he gave some great speeches. And were you guys reminding each other, hey, our country is like really riding with us right now. Like 5 a.m. West Coast, people were up. 8 a.m., it's like, here we go. Every single moment we were alongside. Did you know that in the moment? And how much do you guys kind of chat about that? Or how much did Sully bring that up?
Yeah, so I have so many points off that one question, but I feel like there's like 5 different points off that.
Do it. Now, granted, and also, final one. Are you getting used to speaking with the busted shit?
With the lisp?
Is this going to be you forever? Is this you forever?
Looks cool.
So regarding Sully, you know, you get into these like these Olympic teams, these like it's the big dogs on every team, you know. So you get in that locker room, it's just a bunch of alphas. Like you got guys that are leaders on their NHL teams, and just a lot of big personalities and guys that have like, you know, exude confidence.
Yeah, I'm choked up too, dude.
Sorry. They exude confidence, and they're like the ultimate leaders and just, you know, big dogs, alphas. So I think in that room there was a ton of belief no matter what happened, so much confidence. And then Sully just kept telling us American swagger, American swagger. That was kind of his motto, was American swagger. And you know, Billy Guerin, our GM at the start of the tournament, brought us in and said, whatever it takes. Doesn't matter if the food's bad at the Village, whatever it takes. Doesn't matter if, you know, the locker room's too small, like whatever it takes. Doesn't matter if the ice is bad, whatever it takes. And with that and Sully just driving home, American swagger, American swagger. We're the best team in this tournament. We're the best team in the world. Like our belief just skyrocketed, and obviously, you know, American swagger brought us a gold medal.
Yeah, and I liked it. We got American swagger, bro. And I'm getting choked up too. You know, I had a big night last night, having a good American swagger night.
We should have paid for your night last night, huh?
Oh, yeah. That would have been nice.
Still available. 7 years in the NHL, #1 overall pick. Yeah, I learned a lot about a lot of your guys' pockets after that night. You know, a lot of people were telling me. But American swagger. Could you feel that America was behind you guys, though?
Yeah, I mean, we were in the Village. We're locked in. We're in Italy. We're just with the boys. We're locked in. We're dialed in. You guys know how it is when you're focused on something. Yeah. You're just like you got your mind on the task. And we knew people back home were supporting and loving us so much. But I mean, once we touched down on American soil, we were like, wow, man, we are really feeling the love, and we feel so supported. And that was sick, because just when we got back home, we really felt it. And
good.
We were just like, we were so proud to be back in the U.S. with a gold medal.
Yeah, and the women as well. We just dominate sport. You guys hate them, I heard.
Yeah, that's what
I heard you guys hate I heard you hate the women's hockey team, dude. That's crazy that
Olympic
happened.
Village, man, like, we were hanging out with them so much, the women's team. We were supporting them. Like, we were at their games, they were at our games. Like, all these people talking. How many of them watched their gold medal game? Me and Quinn Hughes were in the game. We were at the game until like overtime ended.
On the glass.
And we were jumping up and down, so excited for these girls, so excited they won. And how many of these people watched the gold medal game, watched their semifinals game? Like 10 of our players went to their game in the round robin. Like, we supported them so much, and we're so proud of them. We're so happy that they won and they brought a gold medal back, and that, you know, I said it, the men's and women's team both brought gold medals back. So just unbelievable for USA Hockey.
Yeah, we own the sport.
Yep.
Yeah. So, hey, sorry about it. Now, listen, I do think there is some political things that happen, and maybe people that have never watched sports before, where not just a hockey game or any sport ever, were potentially the people that are maybe hopping in to some of these conversations. But you, allegedly, you and your brother, the story was like Tom Brady wanted to meet up. There was a time, a schedule, and you're like, nah, I would like to go watch the women's hockey team. Your mom, I believe, is a women's hockey, U.S. women's hockey like legend, from my understanding. So that narrative getting built, I assume for you guys was very like frustrating in this entire thing. And I think as we roll on, it'll be very obvious that, you know, we're all in this thing together. Yeah. We got Megan joining us here in like an hour or so. She's up in Ottawa.
Keller?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Me and her had a great moment in the cafeteria. After her gold medal game, we played Slovakia the next night, and it was like a late game, 9-10 game. So you get back to the caf at like 1:30 at night, and you know, we were in the pasta line, me and Megan. They were just getting ready to go out again. And I just gave her a massive hug, and I said, I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. And, you wouldn't believe me and Quinn's reaction. We were so pumped for you. And then 2 nights later, or whatever it was, a couple nights later, saw her again in the CAF, and we took a great picture. And she just gave me a big hug and was so pumped for me as well.
Yeah, well, that feels like that's how probably everybody that's in the entire thing. Now, granted, after you win the gold medal and you're in a locker room feeling euphoria, we need you guys to be conscious about good journalism. Okay, we need you guys to be good conscious about all that type of stuff. The expectations on you guys in that moment, outrageous, but just know that everybody with a brain, so pumped for both you and the women's team. I believe they're playing Freebird right now as an ode to you.
That's sweet.
You boys going wild over there with a few songs, I feel like. We watched it at 11 whenever the songs came on. It was like, oh, this must have been the boys.
They must have played Dream On like 10 times. It's the best song of all time. Like, come on, boys. Like, I'm sure the usual, like, on deck, what's on deck for that DJ.
Oh, yeah.
Way different than what was going on.
Connor has a question for you.
Yeah, Pat just mentioned you come from a family of playing biscuit. You know, your mother being a huge part of USA Hockey, your dad. And there's a sweet moment after the game of Big Walt Tkachuk and your dad kind of basically holding each other's, heads in their hands, just euphoric after you scored that game winner. But just talking about your family, was there a moment after the gold medal when it was just you guys, or you guys got a chance to just kind of take in that moment? And how huge of an upbringing, with your mother and father being involved in hockey, has that played just in your entire life? Let alone your older brother being, legend captain over in Vancouver, getting traded to Billy G's Wild before as well, too. Him kind of having that connection. But how cool was it?
And there's another one, right? There's another one of you.
Yeah, your other brother, a teammate of yours, I believe, like Luke. That is also just such a kind of historic family of hockey. Like, have you guys had a chance to sit down just as the Hugheses together, and how much do they mean to you as far as your hockey journey goes from this moment?
So I'll start with the Keith Tkachuk, Jimmy Hughes celebration in the crowd. That was unbelievable, and I don't know if what they were doing, hugging, kissing up there.
Yeah, maybe both.
But so when Quinn, this NTDP that I was speaking about before, when Quinn and Brady were there together, they lived together with Big Walt. Mm-hmm. So those three lived together for 2 years.
Wow.
And like Big Walt means so much to Quinn Hughes' development. He's got so many funny stories of Quinn and Brady. Like the Hughes and Tkachuk family are so close. Matthew and Brady have been so good to the three of us for so long, and it's family. So the fact that they got to share that together is unbelievable. And then regarding my family, we really haven't had much time to, just break this down and, just talk about how special it is. I just told my parents briefly, when I saw them, like how proud I am to represent them, the Hughes family name, and I'm just so thankful and lucky that they sacrificed everything for us. For them to have 3 boys in the NHL, it's people don't even understand how hard it is, how much hard work it takes to get one boy there, let alone 3. So I'm just so lucky. I'm so thankful that they're my parents, and I'm so proud, and I'm so proud that we represent them, and everything they've done for us.
So the hockey god just said, let's pick the perfect guy for this whole thing. That's what they just did. Everything you do is like with such humility. Why is that? Because hockey is like a sport that will just beat your ass. Like hockey is the culture that this entire thing. Because every hockey player I met, which is why I think we were all so happy for the women's and men's hockey team, it's like always say and do the right stuff. Like team always first before anything else. I assume you're even kind of uncomfortable with all the spotlight, but it's for the good of the game and for the good of the United States of America. Is that just what hockey is? And obviously whenever you grow up in it with your family, it's just kind of like, hey, remember this is much bigger than just you. Is that kind of the mindset you think of hockey and why your culture has remained what it is? Where you eat a stick, lose a tooth. No. Who knows how painful that has to be? Man. It has to be so painful. And then I talked to you earlier, you're like, there wasn't really like a question on if I was going to, like people were making a big deal out of that. Like you were almost like confused why it was such a big deal. And I think it's because in every other sport in 2026, if somebody is given an opportunity to potentially say, I got to look out for me, especially for something you're not getting paid for, which would be the Olympics, it's like they would definitely bow out of that. You being the guy that you are, from the family that you are, doing that, I think showcased hockey in such a good light as a whole, but also the way you guys have handled it, I think people have fallen in love with your sport. Why do you think the sport of hockey has such a good culture, and what do you think that means to the future of the sport?
Yeah, we were talking about it before, but obviously hockey players are, such nail guns, really. They play through so many injuries.
Can I start using that? Nail gun?
Okay. But they really are.
We all put it in our heads immediately.
They play through so many things. Games played matter, and they're important. And I'm a guy, I've gone through my fair share of injuries, and I always hear fans chirping me and being but man, there's nowhere I'd rather be than playing. That's what I want to do more than anything. And this thing, every single hockey player loses teeth. That's not even a question. I know it looks from the outside
gnarly,
like some big deal, but it doesn't matter who it is. Every single hockey player is playing through that, because it's just whatever. It's more of just God damn, gotta go spend time in the dentist chair now. That's
And you were hoping for blood to get the 4 minutes.
I just honestly, Quinn, if you watch the clip again, I'm looking down at my teeth, and Quinn's the guy with the puck for the delayed penalty, and he's looking at me, and then at the TV timeout, he comes up to me, he's like, "It's not that bad, man. It's only chipped. You're good. You're good." I was I'm feeling around in my mouth. I'm I don't know, man. But, back to the hockey culture. It's always about the team first. I imagine football's the same way.
Kinda, yo.
It's team first. It's all about the boys. It's a great group of guys. Hockey, the common hockey guy is just a solid, down-to-earth guy. And, this USA group was an elite group of guys, and it's so much fun to be a part of them. So it was all about the team, all about the boys, and just all about being together, united as one big group, and bringing a gold medal home.
Okay, so what is the dentist going to do? Just pull it out completely, so you just have no front teeth, so that everybody knows who you are whenever you show up? Or?
I don't know, but
why don't we just keep this? Is there a chance we keep
the
this?
amount of dentists reaching out in America, you wouldn't believe it, man. It's hilarious. It really is.
Yeah, you got the golden chiclets, pal.
Yeah.
I mean, they're certainly going to be looking for something. But honestly, very thankful when you showed up here with that grill.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yes, that is what it is. And I said to you, are we keeping this forever? Because it could become
calling card.
Very notable. This guy, the sport of hockey, loses his mouth, okay? Swallows teeth and stick, comes back, wins the Olympic gold medal, never question leaving. It's such a good thing for sports and grit and everything like that. And I asked you if you're going to keep that, and you're like, it does hurt like hell. I mean, currently you are in pain, I think. What is the plan with the mouth? What is your going forward?
Honestly, right now, no plan. Dude, we just had a back-to-back in Jersey and Pittsburgh, and then off to St. Louis to play games tomorrow. So I'm kind of just dialed in again on playing hockey, and thank you. I have no idea what my dental plan is yet, so we'll see.
Figure it out.
That's on the back burner a little bit.
I think we should think about figuring out how not to be in pain.
Or knock it out. Maybe take
pictures.
Take a piece of the gold medal, gold tooth, as the tooth.
There it is.
That's the idea.
On the Pat McAfee Show. Boom, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a lot of this if you'd like us to.
Bring in a dentist.
Yeah, we'll get a dentist in here to come pull that thing out, and then we'll go ahead and get
Connor
the
will
gold.
do it to one of his teeth, too.
Yeah, I'll do it to one of mine, too, from your gold medal, though.
Another thought, if we're doing brainstorming, I like this, and I think I would like a piece of your gold medal as well for doing gold teeth. I didn't know if that was available for all parties or not. What if you do just get one of those little flipper things that covers in there, and then when you're at events and they're like, "Ladies and gentlemen, Olympic gold medalist Jack Hughes," you can go, "Huh?"
Oh, yeah.
Take the photo, put it back in there. It's
Crush with the kids, the magic tricks you could do.
Oh, let alone that. How about the beer cons?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we're shotgun. Oh,
yeah.
oh,
Yes.
oh my. Not that you should do that professionally.
Just ideas.
Yeah,
Honestly,
if you
boys,
want us to do more ideas,
these are good ideas, but I'm going to scratch all of them just to see a good dentist.
All right. That's fair.
Yeah, sorry, boys.
Listen, you're Jack
American
Hughes. You can
hero.
do whatever you want. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm bummed out about that, but you can do whatever you want. Go ahead, Ty.
It's very evident how, and we've talked about it, the hockey culture in general. All you guys are very humble. We've met a lot of, hockey players who are big-time players in the NHL, and, the humility always shines through. But has it been like evident yet? Like, holy shit! Like my life completely changed overnight. Like I don't know if that's really set in yet, but like I saw, and again, this isn't the end all be all. It means nothing in the long run. But like, boom, you shoot up and you have over 1 million Instagram followers right after it. Like everyone who is maybe like a
Sick.
tangential hockey fan, like they know who you are now. Like, have you felt that at all, or not really?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you definitely feel it. Like it's definitely it is a different level for sure. I know people say it's the biggest goal in American hockey in 46 years, so I'm not oblivious to that. But it's also like the time where I have to lean into who I am the most ever in my life, probably, and just stick to who I am. All that other stuff is materialistic, and it's just obviously it's cool and it's great, and the people that have reached out, and it's unbelievable, and I appreciate the support. But right now is the time in my life where I have to be Jack Hughes more than I've ever been in my life, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm proud of this whole moment. I'm so happy that I was the guy, and like I said, I'm so happy to be a part of that group. But I want to try to, always be humble about, that goal and go about it the right way. And
All right, we'll brag for you.
seriously though, but. Like, I don't want you guys to think I'm some squid that just, like...
Squid, okay.
We would
Nail
never.
gun, nail gun. Squid.
But,
any of these
he's
others...
writing it down. You gotta write it down.
Is that from Rocket Power?
But, yeah, like, trust me, I am so proud. There's been so many people that have reached out, so many, like, family, friends, loved ones. And then on top of that, so many athletes that I respect. So many cool people, and it's been unbelievable. But for this group, for USA Hockey, for the country, I feel like so many people in the country needed this, and
Yes.
it is such an unbelievable feeling.
Hey, tell me about the Medal of Freedom winner. Presidential Medal of Freedom winner, how the
Yeah.
buck saw
Yeah,
every
I mean,
puck.
That's unbelievable, man. Like I think that's the highest honor a citizen can win.
I watched the
Civilian,
clip.
yeah.
From my understanding, the way it was delivered is, hey, this is the top. Okay, a civilian ain't getting anything else other than this. And he stood on his head, obviously. But wasn't there some things being said about him, like, I can't play in the big game, can't do this. And then in the biggest game, he plays the best game a goalie's ever. I don't know what you would know hockey a lot, obviously.
Yeah, so we had
You would kind of know.
I know a little bit, huh?
Yeah, probably better than me. Yeah.
No, but we had I think there must be a documentary or something coming out. The NHL had camera crews in the locker rooms following things, but you'll see it at some point. But our Player of the Game award at the end of the games, I won it after the Slovakia game, and I gave it to Hellebuck, obviously, after the gold medal game. And I said, Helly, in the biggest game, Helly was the best player in the world, and he really was. Like, he was unbelievable. Some of those, I keep replaying the game in my head. I'm like,
how about
why
McAvoy
the
back there
hell,
with him?
Yeah.
too?
How the hell
Yes,
did I
that
even
was-
score that goal? Because Helly made so many ridiculous saves, like Celebrini breakaway, McDavid breakaway, the stick one. There's another one with 2 minutes left when I was in the box. Celebrini had a rebound play on the power play, and it's just like he stood on his head, and now he's got the highest achievement an American citizen can win. And all the players are so happy for him. And I live on the same lake as this guy in the summer, and I just see him fishing all day. And
He has it on his
Yeah,
helmet.
the bat,
Dude,
yeah,
he's
the
my-
largemouth.
he's my goalie in the summer for our summer
That's
skates.
sick.
And there'll be mornings where he'll text my guy, Matty Williams, and he'll be like, hey man, I can't come in today. And we know it's because it's good fishing weather. And we're like, you scumbag. Right? And he does that all the time because he loves it. He's on the lake. He's an outdoorsy guy. He's just such a chill guy. And we're so happy that, in the biggest and brightest moments, he could stand on his head and the whole world saw, how special he is.
Yeah, he certainly is. Go ahead, AJ.
Yeah, obviously, end of regulation, it's 1-1. You guys tied.
This guy looks good with a gold medal.
I mean,
Yeah,
I feel
He won. He's the most athletic guy in the history of the combine. Remember, he earned that.
I'll give
Jack.
it back to you. Don't worry. But I'm wondering when you get to 3-on-3, how much do you get to work on that, and how different is that than the normal regulation play?
Yeah, it's different. Just
It's fun to watch, by the way. I know
for
as a
sure.
non-hockey person.
It's been happening for a
Casual.
long time, by the way.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying it's awesome to watch, and it's got to be so different for you guys, I would imagine.
No, it's so fun, and like for a guy like me, that's like peak game for me, just because it's like open ice, highly skilled, fast, like run and gun, up and go. So even 4-on-4, in regulation when guys are in the box and it's 4-on-4. It's more like ISO ball, you know. It's more like other sports maybe because hockey it's so tight and things happen so fast. But when it's 4-on-4, 3-on-3, it's like more ISO ball and like guys are like you can one-on-one someone, like you can like man up a little bit more, and that's just like fun hockey because it's like pick and rolls, like man up, get your guy, and a little more like basketball I'd say, and like football like with wide receivers. Like when Quinn scored his OT winner against Sweden, he was locked on. He's like, you got to get me the puck like on this guy in this spot. And
well, I got a good matchup.
It's so fun.
Yeah. I got a good matchup. Hey, I got a good matchup over here. We all see it. Give me, yeah, that's a beautiful thing. And, but you guys, USA team,
but like 3-on-3 is fun, and obviously the only time you would practice really is during NHL play, just like with your teams, and then you go to overtime, and stakes were definitely higher in overtime.
Yeah.
In the quarters, man, that Sweden team was so good. Like, we were confident, but we were nervous too because Sweden's probably the third best team in that tournament. Mm-hmm. So when we had to play them in the quarters, we were like we got to get our shit together fast. You know, we got to play. And that game was a dogfight. Great win by Quinn. And then obviously the stakes were the highest in the gold medal game, and they have great players. They have the best players in the world. We have highly skilled players, and like anything can happen in overtime.
Yeah, we're the greatest hockey in history.
Yeah.
So let's not worry about that. There's a Canadian back in the truck who's going 58 World Championships back in the truck. It's like, okay.
Who cares?
Yeah, we respect that. We do appreciate that. Kachuk said on that podcast that he was told, hey, you're not going on the ice for 3-on-3, brother. So he just became. He said he actually started doing the Bucci overtime challenge. Who do we got? He said a couple people got you and that. So you guys know who your 3-on-3 guys are. Sully told you that before going into the tournament. Like
you don't know, but you kind of like have a feel. Like Kachucks are unbelievable players from like blue line down. Like their whole game would be like around the nets. Like they're so much better than so many guys in the league. Like. Right around the net, rebounds, tips, like all the little things. Like it's just like same with any other sport. Everyone's got their things they're good at. Like where I'm like a skater, skill guy. Like I can get up and down the rink. They wouldn't put me to play net front in a big moment.
5-on-3.
Yeah, like Matthew Tkachuk's that guy because he's one of the best in the world at it. So, yeah, they were so funny in the locker room. Like they're hilarious those two. Like and they feed off each other. So. But there were so many big personalities in that locker room. Like, I don't know what the Canada locker room was, but USA locker room was
a lot of pouting.
It was tight for sure. It was tight where we were focused, but it was also loose where, like, this group's having fun. We believe in each other. We're going to get this shit done.
And that's because we have
the Kachucks.
And
Jack Eichel.
And
the boys. The McAfee Show behind us.
And American Swagger. Jesus Christ. You're
American
the one
Swagger.
He's trying not to say the Hugheses.
Yeah. Do you want to give him self-credit?
Yeah.
Classic.
Exactly.
Classic. Go ahead, Tom.
I did want to ask about the locker room because obviously Pat talked about like we're watching at home and we feel like we're there. First period, boys are buzzing. Like felt really good. The second period felt like it was a 20-minute power play for Canada.
For sure. Like
the ice was tilted. Between second and third, and then third in overtime, what was the locker room like during those times?
It was fine, you know. Like that was a big push out of them, and it was funny. It was like the guys were talking about it when like they're like, yeah, there's gonna be a movie. Like, what are they gonna call it? And they're like, The Great Hole. They're like, like funny stuff. Just because what happens is like McDavid, McKinnon, like McCarr. These guys are unbelievable. They're going to make their plays no matter what. Like, they're great players. They're going to make things happen. And, yeah, like, it was hard for us in the second, I think. Like, they were kind of just rolling, and the ice was tilted, and they had a couple power plays, I think. So
5-on-3, yeah.
Yeah, like, that was, like, a massive kill out of our group. When we killed that, we're like, there's no way we're losing this game. Then McCarr scored. Then you're in a 1-1 hockey game. You just got to hold the fort down. In between the second and third, that's really when Sully was like, American Swagger, you guys got to lean in. We're the best team in this tournament. You got to believe. And we went out in the third. I think we played a okay third, held the fort down. Helly was obviously elite. We had good looks on the 4-minute power play. Like, we could have easily won it there. They had good looks on the power play right after that. And then, like I said, overtime, going in, we were loose. We were focused, but we weren't tense, and it
we
wasn't like
weren't either.
it needs to be me. It needs to be this guy. Like it was like someone in this group is going to be a hero. That's what Sully said. Someone in this locker room is going to be a hero for the rest of their lives, and this whole group, like, we're champions now. We're gold medalists.
He was talking about you, bud.
American hero. American hero, baby.
Thank you.
Holy shit, you didn't know
yeah.
at the time. Or maybe you did, actually. 'Cause
Yeah, well.
that 2 a.m. chat
Yeah.
with
Right.
Quinn when we're in the
That's sick.
the
brother.
barracks.
Wow. He doesn't respect the gold
AJ, you
that
couldn't
much.
put it around his neck.
I respect it too much to continue to wear that.
So what are you gonna do? So you look super cool with that in your back pocket. I felt like,
Yeah.
like X Games guy walking
like
up
it's
here.
a lanyard.
Yeah,
He's a skateboarder.
Yeah, I got a lanyard coming out of my back pocket so I can get into this Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yeah.
And you can just keep that mouth of yours. You'll be able to get in anywhere. But I appreciate the way you went about all of it. I want to let you. The story you told us a little bit earlier about you and Quinn talking whenever you can't sleep.
Oh, that was
Insane.
awesome.
I'm just thinking about winning this game. Me too, brother. Yeah, it's fucking rolling over. It's
Like Fulton Reed and
that is
Or
like,
Keith Portman.
this
Bass
is
Brothers.
weird for you to hear, I would assume. But whenever you said we were loose and everything like that going into overtime, Gumpy, I FaceTimed him as soon as we were going into overtime, and I was like, "We win this now, buddy. Yeah, like you should have won that game, and you did not." It gets into 3-on-3. He was like, "I felt like the hockey gods are about to give." Like, we're about to win this game. And then I start watching it. I'm like, wow, has Canada ever been better suited for 3-on-3 with what McDavid is?
He was going blue line and just full steam ahead.
And with what McKinnon is. And it's like, wait a minute, this might be like Canada's thing.
That's-
and,
yeah, I mean-
and then we start watching, fucking Dangles and the boys start
Pump
cooking.
check.
It's like, this isn't the early 90s anymore, pal. We are here. And it was a fun ride. Pittsburgh Penguins fan, we beat the shit out of you last night, but we did clap for you,
we did.
which you certainly deserve.
Hockey
Is that
Dahn.
do you know those are coming? Do you know that's coming? Like, because you were just standing out there seemingly for the national anthem, and then all of a sudden they start showing equipment manager, and then they get to you, and then Pittsburgh goes crazy for you. Obviously, it happened in New Jersey.
Yeah.
We assume this will be.
Yeah, St. Louis next.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how much do you know about this before it happens, and what has it been like kind of getting love from people that aren't necessarily just like Devils fans, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it off the show, but, I had the ceremony in New Jersey, which was unbelievable.
Shout out Dave.
Felt the love like crazy in New Jersey, obviously where I play. Of course, they're going to do that for me, and I'm so appreciative for that. Then we go to Pittsburgh the next night. And I had an idea they'd do something Olympic-wise because that was their first game. But I don't know. I didn't know how to feel because I know Sid is obviously their guy. And I'm sure they're rooting for him, Canada, to do well. But then when they gave me the standing ovation, it was just – I was so grateful. And I just said after the game, I said, like, Pittsburgh is such a great sports town. And I'm so proud that, and I'm so happy and grateful that they – like, it was unbelievable, man. To go into an away arena – and get a standing ovation, man, I'll remember that for the rest of my life. And, all my friends and my brothers were texting me and they said, how cool is that, man? And I said, that was unbelievable.
I don't think they're the last ones.
No way.
I don't know, but
We tried to get them to do it in here.
We
So
do
you-
love we do love Sid, but we love American Golds probably a little bit more.
thanks, boys. That was a great moment, though. That was unexpected and super sick. That was special.
Go ahead, Con, man.
Yeah, Werenski got one not to your level, but he got one in Boston last night. And one of the moments I think that got everybody was after the game, and they go and get Johnny Gaudreau's kids, and the moment of them skating around. I think it was McAvoy, Austin, and one other with his jersey, and not to mention the photo with both their kids. But how much of a motivation was like for Johnny Gaudreau?
And little follow-up, he's been with you guys through this entire, like, he's a part of the teams you're talking
like
about?
all these guys have played with Johnny Gaudreau. When I was 17, I played at the World Championships, and I'm obviously a skilled small American forward. And when I went to the World Championships, Johnny Gaudreau, Patrick Kane, Clayton Keller, three guys that I looked up to so much growing up, were all on the same team. So us four, we're all on that 2019 World Championship team. And like, I spoke with Mr. Gaudreau after the Slovakia game. I saw him up in the family room, and I talked to him for 10, 15 minutes. And they're just such a good family. All these guys love Johnny. They all played with Johnny for so many years, and he grew up with all these guys, you know, on World Junior teams, World Championships. Like Hanifin, Kachuk played with him in Calgary for so many years. Like Werenski was with him in Columbus. Like all these guys have ties with Johnny, and yeah, that's Larks. Like him and Larks were so close, and all of USA Hockey was so crushed when Johnny Gaudreau and, you know, his brother passed away. It's such a sad tragedy, and you know, for them to include the Gaudreau family and for them to be a part of this, man, they should be, because this is a team that Johnny would be on, and you know, we're so sorry for the Gaudreau family still, and they're always in our hearts, and we're glad that they could be a part of this.
He was there though. That McAvoy. I felt like there was some things happening, and then you guys do
McKinnon.
it. Then you do it after. Yeah, there's like so many things. Yeah, wide open, and then it's like it did feel like it was.
Man, and
I'm like getting emotional. Like your team, just so many great storylines in there, and then whenever you bring the kids out there and take the picture, it's like this is hockey culture. Like this is literally everything that sports tries to be. So thank you all for representing and doing that. Now, before you get on the road to St. Louis, which we assume in their barn they're going to be. Not a bunch of squids, and they're going to represent, you know.
They got nail guns all over the place.
They got nail guns all over the place.
Will you talk to Bennington at all?
probably not. No,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, you got to skate by him.
I'm sure he's so competitive, and
Yeah.
he's won a Stanley Cup. Probably, I would say a mutual respect there, but I don't think we'll talk.
Do you think you're going to get targeted from Canadian, like Tom Wilson? Would you got caps anytime? Like,
He targets everybody.
I hope not. I don't know. I really don't know. I think that I honestly don't know. I would say that the rivalry USA Canada is very intense right now. Very intense. Like no tummy sticks going on between them and those guys. Write it down.
Yes.
But I would say that there's a lot of respect between those two teams. Like it's a very intense rivalry, very competitive.
It's good.
But
I'm actually kind of happy.
There's a lot of respect.
I'm
there.
kind of happy you guys didn't win Four Nations, because then it would have been the 51st state thing.
Oh yeah,
Because they won, and then that kind of got quiet,
Yeah,
you
it did.
know, and that was good.
Yeah.
I think that was good to
we
kind of
needed
quiet
that.
the
Yeah.
world. Yeah, I think that was good. You and the boys made us all so incredibly proud. And I know you've been on a little bit of run. We got a back-to-back, plus we got the White House, plus we got 11, plus we got Elbow Room, plus we got, you know, the flight back from Italy, which I assume was a good time, and then the Barracks boys, and then we're in the CAF late night. You know, we got this entire thing. Do you think you could have a little dangles and maybe put this hockey ball with this stick into that hole right there for a $100,000 donation to a charity of your choosing?
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Let's do
we
this
go.
before we let you
I'm
get
taking
on the
this
road.
off, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. We use this one here. You're gonna be up yon.
It's slanted a bit. Be
Yeah,
careful.
Listen, I don't know if you're going to be able to
ISIS.
handle this right here. Okay. Ball hockey. Did you grow up playing any ball hockey, or are you strictly ice? Hold on. Don't
at
shoot yet. Hold on, please. We would like to build the moment. Oh, you got pretty good dangles there.
Silky mid slide.
Charlie wants
Silky
to kick a
man.
destiny.
Number one overall.
What you say?
Charlie McAvoy wants to kick a destiny. I think he said that to you when we FaceTimed you, right?
Yeah, he said he wanted to do a field goal kick.
He
Yeah.
wants that. He wants one of those.
I like the way you boys are trying to angle it to more money. Okay, I do. I really do appreciate that. Okay, have you ever, is this seemingly an easy task for you as an actual hockey player? Because we looked at it and we assumed you'd be able to accomplish it, but not 100% sure, because this is an abnormal thing.
I actually am nervous right now because this looks kind of hard.
Jack, you scored the fucking gold.
But I'm on the Pat McAfee Show. I want to make this shot.
There is not 26 million people watching. And that was the Olympic gold medals. $100,000 to a charity of your choosing if you're able to put that ball into that hole right over there. Jack Hughes, you've made your entire country proud. You've made all of hockey proud. And now you can win $100,000 to a charity of your choosing. Jack, put it in the hole.
Oh, my God.
Never a
It was
doubt.
butter.
Never a doubt.
That's a nail gun right there.
Yeah.
it's a nail gun.
Bit of a
for you.
nail gun.
Hey, not a squid at all, dude. No, would love to play tummy stick sometime at another day.
Quite a bingo.
Yeah, what a bingo. There's a little bingo there. Jack, we appreciate the hell out of you, man. Thank you for taking time with us. Thank you for what you did for America. Safe travels to St. Louis, and we can't wait to follow your NHL career, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen,
Congrats, man.
American hero and legend. That was way too, that is a big hole.
Way too
Thank
Yeah.
you, Jack.
Ladies and
Thank you,
gentlemen,
Jack. Congrats.
Jack Hughes.
Yeah, Jackie.
Yeah.
That baby Jocko.
Baby Jackal.
That baby Jockey.
We're still live, but
That baby Hughesy.
Yeah, get in the car, man.
User.
Here, go get bang.
Here you go, boys.
Oh no.
I need you to sign the stick, John.
Man.
Hell yeah. Not a
Congrats,
squid,
buddy.
lad.
Not a squid at all. I've never went.
Congrats. Awesome, man.
No.
Can you take this stick and sign it so we can put it
Silky mitts.
in? Man. Ladies and gentlemen, American hero, Jack.
Yeah! Yeah.
Was there ever a doubt right there?
No.
Zero.
Should have moved it 100 yards back.
Yeah.
Here's the replay of him just easily. I was kind of in his way too, you know. I wanted to put a little pressure.
Yeah, I mean,
He stepped left, too.
Yeah,
He knows
just
how to
like he did
create
in
space,
Slovakia.
just like against
Slovakia.
Yeah,
Whenever he
create
got player of the
space.
game. I'll tell you what, we've had a great time here back. We hope you have enjoyed our 3 days here at the Combine. We'll be back for Overeat. Oh, we'll be in Arizona with Team USA again.
Oh.